Hi YouTube, it's Tracy from Queen of the Board, and today I'm playing Freedom 5 from Arcane Wonders and Greater Than Games. This is the Kickstarter version that came unpainted, but it is available for retail with standees as well. It's a cooperative 1 to 5 player hero adventure game. And it comes with 2 comic books, each with different scenarios that can be played as standalone or campaign. So we'll be doing scenario 2, Bad Moon Falling. Some story spoilers ahead. I'll try and keep that to a minimum. Come and join me. So this definitely is not a rules teach. I'm sure I'll make a bunch of mistakes. Please let me know in the comments and turn on Klingon captions. I'll add them in later on. There are some really good videos out there already for how to play. Today my 2 heroes will be Tachyon and the Wraith. Really excited about this. Currently they're in their alter ego form. They'll be flipping over during the action phase. And my mastermind is Baron Blade. He's over here on his mobile defense platform. And he's protected by this. Until I destroy it, I can't deal any damage to him directly. But if the defense platform is destroyed and Baron Blade is defeated, the heroes will win. However, I need to be very careful because once it is destroyed, once I get through that platform, I'll only have 1 shot to defeat Baron Blade. I need to kill him straight away during that round, or else I lose the game. And the mobile defense platform has a health of 20, but that's not all. I've also got these 3 other villains out on the board: Glamour, Ambuscade, and Freight Train. Each of these villains are carrying a power pack that actually supports that mobile defense platform. So every time I take one out, the MDP is going to lose 7 health. But again, I need to be careful. It only has a health of 20, so if I take out 3 of these villains, then I'll need to kill Baron Blade immediately, as the defense platform will be gone and no longer protecting the Baron. To be honest, this is a tricky game to film as there's an awful lot going on with the board. Over here we have Freight Train. I did manage just to paint his base red so you can see he's a red villain. And over here we have Glamour. So again, her base is blue. She's in 25. And over here in 22, the convention center, this one is Ambuscade with the green base. Hopefully you can see them. We also have anarchy tokens. We have henchmen that will overrun if we get more than 3 in one spot. So I need to keep an eye on those. We have the mastermind tokens, which I need to keep a track of, and a few innocent bystanders on the board. Tachyon is starting here at 20 Econ Laboratories. And the Wraith is starting in our home base, Freedom Tower. To the left, I've got the sort of mastermind board, which has all the different decks, the excess henchmen, we've got the scheme, anarchy, bystander justice, and special cards, as well as, very importantly, the mastermind track. We're currently at 0. However, 4, 7, and 10 have tokens on. Now, if I reach those points, we'll immediately advance to the next chapter, speeding up the game potentially before I'm ready. We don't want that to happen. Now, how will this get increased? There's a lot of ways, mostly to do with not maintaining control of the board. It will advance 1 space when I would place a mastermind token and there are none left. It would advance 1 space when I try to place out an anarchy token and there are none left. With this scenario, we don't have any purple wild anarchy tokens. It would move up if I had the opportunity to place one of those instead, but don't have that choice in this game. If our headquarters is overrun by henchmen, it will move up 1. If a hero isn't taking care of their personal life and has 3 personal task cards, it will increase by 1. And of course, if a hero gets knocked out, it's going up by 1. And there are many other cards and things in the game that potentially will be moving it up as well. If I do well on certain challenges, I might have the opportunity to bring it down. However, let's see how it goes. Let's start with Tachyon. She's drawing her first hand of 4 cards. We find Pushing the Limits, Hood Goggles, Blinding Speed, and a second Pushing the Limits. Now, she does start with a special card as well, Red Alert, which can be played at any time to move any number of heroes to Heroes Headquarters 15, and those heroes can each draw 2 ability cards. Or I can save this and roll it as a wild dice when up against one of the villains. My Justice card, which I definitely want to complete as it's worth a reward and can also later be discarded, again to gain dice fighting villains. So I need to remove 1 henchman of each colour. While she's in her alter ego form, once per turn, I can choose an anarchy token in my location or adjacent location and roll a die. If I get an even result, then I get to discard the token. So let's start with that, hoping for an even result. And so because I was successful, I get to remove the anarchy token right next to me. Also, in my alter ego form, I can choose to heal, recover, drawing cards, or complete a personal task. And you can never have enough cards in the game. I think my max hand limit is 12. I'm going to spend 1 of my action tokens to recover. I'm in HQ or Eaton Laboratories. I'm right here. So that means that I get to draw 3 ability cards. I find Hypersonic Charge, Blinding Speed, and another Hood Goggles. Perfect. Now I'm going to flip over to my hero side. And her special ability is that she can choose to re-roll all of her dice once during any attack or attribute test. So first thing I'm going to do is attack these 2 henchmen. That's cost me an action. I'm rolling 2 green dice and looking for 4 or better. Oh, 2 5s, perfect. So I clear these out. For 1 more action, I'm going to interact with this mastermind token, flipping it over, finding a 5, and checking in the comic book, pow, move a villain. A laser blast fires down at you from the mobile defense platform. Baron Blade moves to your location. That can't be good. I do get to remove this, shuffling it into the stack. But he is gonna come to me. And according to his movement rule on his card, when he arrives, I have to place out an anarchy token of any color and receive 3 damage. So we'll do the damage first. Have a little rummage in the bag, pulling 3 tokens. So 1, I need to draw -1 card in the villain phase. 2, place an action token on this damage. And 3, can't use red ability cards. Now, if I ever get 5 damage, I'm knocked out and that will put the track up. So we definitely don't want that. I'm best at body. So I think I'm going to place out 1 red anarchy token. So next, let's try to interact with this anarchy token. I find a red anarchy card from the deck. A fire rages in a nearby building. Desperate screams for help can be heard from those trapped inside. Roll 5 dice to test. I succeed at 3 or better, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good results there. Fantastic. You save the people and extinguish the fire. Draw 2 bystander cards and gain the rewards. Yay! And this comes off. Pulling 2 bystander cards, I find a paramedic with 2 bystander icons, and that's really awesome because I can swap that for a special ability and they can be quite powerful. Tell me what you need, I'll help in any way I can. Reward, heal 1 damage or refresh 1 exhausted action token. Ooh, I think we're going to refresh an action token. And Seth Hopwood, don't worry friends, I'm here to help. All heroes may choose 1 ability card in their discard pile and place it on top of their deck. Well, unfortunately I don't have a discard yet, but that's okay. I'm going to trade this one in immediately and grab another special ability. I find police support, play at any time. Choose any 1 location and remove 1 henchman, 1 anarchy token, and 1 mastermind token there. Ooh, that's pretty great. That will help if I'm getting overrun. For my next action, I'm going to use a hypersonic charge, which allows me to move up to 3 locations, removing 1 henchman from each. I'm going to go 1, finding my blue, 2, and 3 for the yellow. So I only need a red henchman, which is my strongest ability, and I will have completed this justice card. For my next action, I'm simply going to move 1 space into the cavern, and then for my final action, I'm going to attack that 1 red henchman. I'm gonna get 1 dice, but I do have my reroll ability. I need a 3 or better, and I get the 3. That means I'm all set up now for my next turn to complete this card. But that is all of my actions completed, so we go over to the villain's turn. Now, all henchmen in my location would deal a damage to me, but I'm on my own. I get to draw 2 ability cards. So I find another hypersonic charge, I love those cards, and a blinding speed. So I have 2 blues, 2 yellows, doing quite well for greens with 3 green cards and 1 red. So it might be worth starting to plan to go after Ambuscade. Finally, the end of the villain's turn, I'm drawing a scheme card. Ooh. And I find rapid healing. So 1 blue henchman and a mastermind token go into 25. So really lucky there that I cleared out that 1 henchman because we're now at 3. 2 greens at 11. And a red at 4. One of the villains would move, the red villain would move if there were 3 henchmen present, but luckily enough there's not. Rapid healing, I get to either heal a damage or draw an ability card, and I'm just gonna each draw an ability card, finding a pushing the limits for Tachyon, and the Wraith finds a smoke bomb. Now over to the Wraith, let's see what she has in her starting hand. From the shadows, grappling hook, smoke bomb, and utility belt. And once per turn, she can actually move any number of heroes from one location to another. So I'm happy where she is, but I'm gonna have her move Tachyon over to this Megalopolis Montgomery Airport down at the bottom. Then she's going to spend 1 of her action points to recover because she is in headquarters, and that allows her to take 5 cards. So we find a grappling hook, another smoke bomb, another grappling hook, a micro targeting computer, and a combat prowess. Now it's kind of a shame because her worst skill is red body, but she's gathering quite a few of those dice. Her justice card is asking her to remove any 2 different color anarchy tokens. So keep an eye on that. And she has ambush. So when a villain would move, I can move to that villain's current location, cancel their movement, and deal a damage to them, which is pretty cool. Next, I'm going to flip her over to her hero mode. And the cool thing about Wraith is that she won't be taking damage from henchmen in her location at the end of her turn. Going to perform an attack action against the 3 henchmen in my location. We really don't want Freedom Tower to overrun. I get a 3, a 4, and a 6, so I get to remove 2 of them. Next, I'll spend an action to move. I can go up to 2 locations, but I'm just going to pop next door to 22, the Convention Center. It's pretty busy in here. We've got an Anarchy, 3 henchmen, as well as Ambuscade. 1 action to attack the henchmen. I got a 2, a 3, and a 6, so we take 2 of them away. Next, I'll play my Smoke Bomb card, allowing me, during my hero phase, to interact with a token in my location. We have an Anarchy token here. I get to ignore enemies and other tokens and roll +1 die on any attribute tests. So looking for a green Anarchy card. And we find a threatening riddle has been delivered to Mayor Fremont. Roll 4 dice to test. And I get a bonus dice thanks to my Smoke Bomb. I need 3s to pass, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4 success. You unravel the riddle and gain insight into the culprit. Deal 1 damage to the least damaged villain. Ooh, I can choose anyone. And I think I'm going to pop 1 on Glamour. This comes off. And I think for my final action, why not have 1 more go at clearing out this last henchman? I get a 4, which is good enough. He is out. I'm going to pop a green henchman on my Restore Order card, as I did do 1 towards the 2 I need to complete this. That's the end of all my actions. So again, we move to the villain phase. No damage to me. I'm drawing 2 ability cards. And I find a green utility belt and another Smoke Bomb. Next, the scheme card. Location 7, 1 red and another Mastermind token. Two blues go to 25. And we do in fact have an overrun here. So that's not good, because they're going to go onto Baron Blade's card and add to his health. And I add 1 to each adjacent location. 1 green to 26, and the green villain Ambuscade is going to move over there as well. So I add a green Anarchy token thanks to his movement ability, and I would deal 3 damage, but there's no one there. No heroes get hurt. We also have Running Out of Time. Place this card face up near the Mastermind track. If there are ever 3 Running Out of Time cards, then we would advance an additional 1. Over to Tachyon, and I'm going to immediately flip to my hero side and take a heal action. So I get this back and remove all of my damage. Next, I'll take a Justice action, and this has been resolved, so I get to move it up to rewards. My new Justice card requires me to remove 5 red henchmen, and that's my best skill, so I like that a lot. For my next action, I'm going to attack these 3 red. I need 3s. I take out 2 of them. Then I'm going to move and attack again these 3. 5, 6, 5, so they're all gone. Now, ordinarily, that would be my end of turn and we go to the villain phase, but I'm actually going to use the reward on here so that I get to skip drawing the scheme card, still get to take my 2 cards from here and I find a green and a yellow, Synaptic Interrupt and Hood Goggles. So over to the Wraith, and she's back in her alter ego form, able to move any number of heroes to any location. And she's going to move Tachyon over to 26. I'm going to flip to my hero form. I'm going to spend a grappling hook to move one location, and then a second grappling hook. And as I've played one before, I get to do +1, so I get to grapple hook my way into 26. Spending an action to attack these henchmen, blue, green, and green. I need a 4 for the blues and a 3 for the greens. I do have my reroll. Oh, I don't have a reroll. I need a 3 for mind and a 4 for blue spirit. I get a 3 and a 4 for mine, taking out the 2 green, and yes, success. So they're all out of the game. And next, I'm going to attack Ambuscade. And I'm going to invite Tachyon to join me. We're in the same location, so we can, and she's very excited to help. Now, green is my strongest mind, 3 or more for successes. He has a health of 8. Any 1 or 2s I roll during the attack will cause me to have to discard ability cards. I've got 2 strength from my utility belts, and I'm going to use my special card to add. So I've got, 4 dice total, and I only need 3s for success. Oh wow, I get a 4, 5, 6, 6, all success, so that's 4 damage on Ambuscade. Halfway to killing him, over to Tachyon. Let's see what she can do. She needs 4s for success. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green dice worth of cards. And we need to get a result of 4. I don't really want to add any bonuses. I want to save those up. So let's go for it. Okay, we've got a 1 and a 2, so I'm going to have to discard 2 cards. A 6, a 5, a 5, and a 5. That's enough to kill him, so I'm not going to re-roll. I think I'll just discard. I'll discard a blue and a red card. And we kill Ambuscade. Yay! So he is off the board. And he does have a counter strike, which would cause us to suffer 1 damage +1 per attacking hero. So 3 damage each. And, oh, yeah, I think I'm going to take the damage. Shuffle the bag up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So cannot use green cards, can't use yellow. -1 card twice in the villain phase, and cannot use red ability cards. But now we get to flip the defeated Ambuscade and we get a reward. We can take 2 each, but they must be different rewards. Could choose to remove all green anarchy tokens in the city. Well, we don't have any out. We could remove 6 green henchmen. I do have an overflow risk up here. 4 ability cards between them. 2 special cards or 2 justice cards each. So I'm going to remove 6 green henchmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clearing the board a little. We draw 4 ability cards between us. So Tachyon gets pushing the limits, that's a blue. And, oh, another blue, accelerated assault. Excellent. The Wraith finds micro-targeting computer. And from the shadows, another blue. Nice. Okay, that's good. We're going to draw 2 special cards and choose 1 to keep. I did use up my special cards over here for the Wraith, so I think she'll get to keep this. We find Team Up and Tactical Strike. I'm going to take Tactical Strike and take 2 Justice cards, and they can go straight into the reward pile face up. Alien technology and not on my watch. Now, alien technology actually allows me to immediately draw 5 ability cards, then flip the reward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's interesting. I need to, at the end of my turn, discard down to 12. But so I'll save that to the right moment when I'm in my next fight. So I'm going to move to here and attack these henchmen. Need 4s. Five, 5, 6. So they're all gone. Oh, and realizing that because I got rid of a villain, the MDP also took 7 damage. That's really cool. I'm going to interact with this token, the mastermind token, and it is a number 2. The Baron's misdirections have cost you precious time. Choose one. Control the chaos. Deal with the Baron's goons, even if it gives him more time. Advance the mastermind track by 1. Or chase the Baron. Don't let the Baron out of your sight, even if his goons run rampant. Draw a scheme card and resolve steps 1 to 3. Well, we don't want that. I'm going to just go up on the mastermind track. We're only at 1. Yeah. Get to resolve this. Shuffling it back in. And I think, let's try this. Tachyon's going to play Pushing the Limits. Play during another hero's turn to move up to 3 locations. Sure, let's do that. Let's come in to Woodchuck Grove. Now, the Wraith is going to attack. Let's attack Glamour. It's going to cost me an action. And of course, Tachyon and the Wraith are going to attack together. Glamour has already taken 1 damage. She's able to defend a damage if a discard card isn't provided. So we can definitely manage that. She is blue and I have a 4+ for blue. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dice for blue here. And we need to do 6 damage. 4 blue dice. I get 3 hits. And you know what? I'm going to take it. Well, I have to take it. I can't re-roll. So that's 3 hits on her. So she's at 4 damage. I need to discard an ability card or else she'll defend 1. I'm going to get rid of Grappling Hook. Now it's up to Tachyon to do 3 damage. This is actually her worst skill. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 here on the dice. Oh boy, this is actually not great. I'm going to use my Justice card to make it 5 dice. And I think Police Support to make it 6. We've got 6 dice and a re-roll for blue, but we need 5s. One, 2, 3 success. I need 3 success, so that's okay. I need to discard a card. I'll get rid of Hood Goggles. I'm using up all my cards. But that will kill Glamour. Let's check her counter-strike first. Now, her counter-strike is that any heroes that dealt more even numbers than odd when attacking will take 2 damage. Unfortunately, I don't remember what Wraith did, but I definitely have more evens here than odd. But I can play Combat Prowess. Play when any hero in your location attacks a non-mastermind villain. Cancel their defense or counterstrike because that would knock me out and I don't want that. So we'll do that. We're going to cancel the counterstrike completely. Whoo, and she is defeated. Yay! So let's do all the things. Let's check the back of her card for being defeated. So I'm going to remove 6 henchmen from the city. 1 blue ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That feels good. We draw 4 ability cards between us. Well, gosh. Tachyon, we don't have a lot here, so I think I'm just going to give them all to Tachyon. We get Accelerated Assault, Hypersonic Charge, come on yellows, Blinding Speed, And another hypersonic charge. Oh boy, not great for upcoming Baron Blade battles. Draw 2 special cards and choose one to keep. To the Rescue and Righteous Fury. Play on your turn, remove all henchmen and anarchy tokens from your location, or play on your turn, move to the location of a bystander token, remove that token and draw a bystander card. They're about the same, so I think I'll just take that one. And draw 2 Justice cards. They go straight into my rewards. I got Rescue the Reporter and Freedom 5 Unite. We've completed the Chapter 1 objective to defeat any 2 mastermind villains. So we move to Chapter 2. And of course, add 7 more damage to the mobile defense platform, meaning that it's only got 6 left. So I'm just going to leave 6 tokens on it to say that it has 6 health. My Chapter 2 objective is to defeat all of the non-mastermind villains. There's only 1 left, which is Freight Train quietly causing trouble down in the port. And we have a side quest. A strange signal is causing the Freedom 5 supercomputer to malfunction. We're going to add a quest token to the Country Club number 6 and the Cavern number 7. Here and here. We can claim those quest tokens if we interact in those locations and discard an ability card. Sounds like something good might be a reward for doing that if I have time. But now, during the villain phase, we will be drawing 2 scheme cards. So we're speeding up. He is right next door to me, but I don't have a lot going on for cards here to defeat him. I need to do 6, 7, 8, 9 total damage in one go. For my final action over here, I'm going to move to Montgomery Industries, so I'm ready to heal at the start of my next turn. And I'm going to spend the reward to immediately draw 5 ability cards. So this flips over, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No yellows though. Ooh. Now it is the villain's turn. There are no henchmen in my location. I get to draw 2 cards. So I find Smoke Bomb and Grappling Hook. Oh, it's a yellow, that's good. 6 total dice for yellow at the moment. Now, unfortunately, I have to draw 2 scheme cards for Chapter 2. Let's see how we do. Oh, and I find a Justice Rules the Night. Draw no more scheme cards, no henchmen, and no villain movements. Yes, much needed. There are actually 6 Justice Rules the Night cards in this deck. We haven't seen any up till now, so that was very good timing. Now we're back over to Dr. Meredith. Where is she? She's hanging out over here. And the first thing I'm going to do is spend one of my actions to heal. Get rid of these 3 damage. And I get to reshuffle my ability deck. Let's do that. I'm going to move for 1 action into Eakin Rubendall Laboratories, and then I'm going to recover. So I get to draw 3 ability cards. 1 red, 2 green, please yellow, blue, pushing the limits. So I'm now going to take advantage of this reward to search my ability deck for any card and add it to my hand. Flipping this one over, finding a double yellow. Synaptic Interrupt, so that's going into my hand. It gives me 4 dice for yellow. And then, you know what? I think I'm also going to use this reward. So flip this reward to look at the top 3 scheme cards and place them back on the deck in any order. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. So there is another Justice Rules the Night. So I'm going to put that on top, like so. And then I'm actually just going to stop because we'll go to the villain phase, drawing 2 cards. Pushing, oh, there's another yellow, fantastic. Pushing the limits. And then when they come to draw the scheme card, we know already that we get the Justice Rules the Night, so we can stop and then move back over to the Wraith. First thing she's going to do is spend an action in her regular day job form to heal all damage and reshuffle her ability deck. So these go back into the bag. Feeling like she stopped for a little coffee, took a nap. Reshuffling my deck. Now, unfortunately, she already did a green anarchy token over here, or else I would have liked to complete this for the extra dice. But I'm also going to recover. So I can draw 5 ability cards because I'm at Montgomery Industries looking for more yellows just in case I can find them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choosing one color to keep. If I get, I didn't get any yellows. Boo! I'll keep the grappling hook. Next, moving into hero form, and I'm going to move my 2 locations, 1, 2 over here, and I think it's time to fight Baron Blades. Ooh. Boy, oh boy, let's start with Tachyon. Would you like to fight with me? Yes, I would very much. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow cards here, 6 yellow dice from her cards here that she's going to be discarding. I'm going to spend these 2 justice cards to make it 8. I'm going to spend this tactical strike to add 2 more. That makes me 10 dice for yellow. I need 4s to be successful. A lot of dice to roll. Okay, we got a 6, 4, 5, 5, another 4, and a 6 over here. Now I'm going to check his defensibility. No special defensibility on Baron Blade's card other than having the MDP protect him. So that's 6 damage right there, which kills the mobile defense platform completely. And then it's up to Tachyon to finish off Baron Blade this turn, or we lose the game. Now I do need to flip this over. Defeated! An explosion rings out and the mobile defense platform begins to fall from the sky. Roll a die, 1 to 4, the MDP crashes to the ground doing massive damage, or 5 to 6, the Baron is able to transfer power. I won't read the whole effect, let's roll first. We got a 6, so the whole effect. The Baron is able to transfer power to his other tech before the MDP destabilizes. Advance the mastermind track by 1. So we're on a 2 now. Still plenty of room though. Now, according to Baron Blade's defense ability, after the MDP card is flipped, we immediately end the fight. So I don't think I've got 1 shot. It says I've got 1 shot to kill him after it's gone. So I think I actually get 1 more round, 1 more attack to do it, I think, or else she would get to go again. Not sure. So the MDP is gone. Baron's on the ground. He's got 3 health. We can totally take him, but not yet. I guess we have to find him in the rubble. So sure, why not? The Wraith actually has more action tokens. So let's just spend 1 more action and continue with another fight. Let's do that. Now, she doesn't have any dice to roll. I feel like this is legal. I don't know. But she's right there with Tachyon, who's going to help her out. And Tachyon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice to roll. Thanks to all these cards. Show you all here. Okay, 9 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 dice. And we only need to take him out for 3 health. 4s are a success. Amazing. Look at all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Overkill. We get him. Boom. Now let's check. After attack, the heroes win if he is defeated. So we were successful. I hope I played that right. Please let me know in the comments if I got anything wrong. I'm sure I did. This is a really fun game. I am excited to work my way through these. They're actually 2 comic books that come with the game. I wish that I'd just gone ahead and gotten it painted. I like the paint jobs that I did with the heroes, but after seeing the results of all of the bad guys as well being painted, I really wish I got that, but it's not available anymore that I could find. I did order the expansion as well. It looks like a bad guy in space. Again, I got the Kickstarter edition, but not painted, so a little work for me to do, but hey, I like painting, so it's okay. Please let me know if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, do all the things. I think that the way the cards are used is really interesting because you're trying to save cards to play against the villains, but at the same time, like, some of these have really cool abilities, so you want to use the cards. It was getting a little heated on the board. We were getting a little busy there. I didn't go up too much on the mastermind track, but I'm sure this is probably the easier mission as it's one of the first ones. Again, let me know what you think. Bye!